Welcome to Smallcraft Cruising. Today we're testing out the water tender from West Marine. It's a 9.4 foot long and it has a 5 horsepower LEHR propane outboard on the back. For funsies, we're going to start right off with a top speed test. With just myself, the engine, and nothing else, I saw a top speed of about 11 miles an hour. You'll have a realistic cruising speed of around 6 with a top speed of around 11. Now, switching to the Suzuki 2.5 horsepower, if you're curious, the boat did about 9 miles an hour with just me on it, but you'll still have a cruising speed of about 5 to 6 miles an hour, depending on how big you are. Overall, the boat is maneuverable and easy to drive, and it has so little horsepower that you really can't get into trouble. In slight chop, the boat does stay mostly dry, but honestly, the 5 horsepower is just not enough power to get you going fast enough to really get you into any trouble. So it's kind of a safe boat on that way, but it does a great job in the marina and in small chop like this, but realistically, you would not take this in open waters unless you really know what you're doing. Oh, and for all those do-it-yourselfers, here's a quick tip. If you're going to be letting go of the tiller, be sure to tighten down the motor and wear your cutoff strap, or this exact scenario will happen. This perfectly allows me to transition into the stability segment, where I show you just how well this tri-hull design holds up to somebody getting back onto it, with the waves a-waving and the motor on the back and all the other fun stuff. I know what you're thinking. With all this stability, does the boat make a good jumping platform? Well, moving on. Here's the boat with a 5 horsepower back on it with 2 people in it. It's just not enough power to get up on a plane, and we saw a maximum speed of only 8 miles per hour with the 2 people. You'll have a realistic cruising speed of about 6 miles an hour. Despite this, the bow stays reasonably out of the water and offers a mostly dry ride. Now, for the most important test of all, how well do the cup holders hold cups? Here we have a tall can in a cup holder on the stern, and we'll be rocking the boat to see just how well it holds. Of course, we have to try this again on the bow cup holders. Notice the ski boat just passed, making some good waves, and those waves we're going to go straight on into full throttle and see just how well this thing does. Wave, wave. Okay, how about a smaller wake? We turned into our own wake to see if smaller waves, that was worse than the big waves. Our final test for the video is a full load test. With 2 people and gear, we weighed out how much it all weighs to get the maximum of 395 pounds. It's closer to 390 pounds what we have in the boat, but it's close enough. So here's a basic how the boat will perform with 2 people, Cheetos, and a bunch of gear. In the first pass at full throttle, we have a top speed of about 5 miles per hour. It's not fast. In the second pass, we put too much weight on the bow, and if you do this, you're going to have a very wet ride. So just don't do that. But overall, if you distribute the weight properly, the boat does well enough for what it is. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.